Hold on, wait. I dare you to call this number 956-666-6666. It's scary. Just do it. Like it makes like a creepy noise, like creepy.
It's actually the.
It's actually in
Slenderman
Texas.
sound.
Like a Slenderman sound, like beep. Like just like
you know
a
those
weird
times
sound.
when people get murdered.
Yeah, when they're
phone
dead.
call always goes.
Yeah, like when someone's dead. Like
On
when
the movies?
like no, like in the hospital, that heart monitor.
They're about to die, and then you just hear. That's exactly what we heard.
And it never stops. We had it for like
5 minutes.
Like a minute, and it like didn't stop until we hanged up.
And that didn't work. We had to do it 3 times.
And now, after we just created that video, we are about to do something much scarier. The top 15.
At 3 a.m.
Top 15 scariest videos.
How come we can't click it? Click it 2 times. Click on, just spam click. Click on click it.
It's probably because of this. There we go.
Top 15. Spell it.
Top
15. Space 15, yeah. Scariest.
It's probably gonna say already. Oh,
At 31.
YouTube, yeah, it's this one.
That's what I
Scariest
like.
And it's gonna show a creepy lady.
Click it quick.
Is
the
it
first
this?
one. The first one, yes.
Oh my gosh, it is her! Creepy. My friend over here does not want.
15. Obey the Walrus.
Oh my
This
god.
video obtained its fame a while back.
Go away, doggy.
It's creepy. Should we not watch that one?
Yeah, let's watch it again. I dare
Number
us.
15.
Oh my god, are you
Obey
serious?
the Walrus. This video obtained its fame a while back from the confusing and creepy vibe it radiates. It's a
Stupid.
very old video, and the quality shows that. It features very creepy and childish music that plays over footage of a transvestite wearing a pink dress and walking around in a distorted manner. Towards the end, we get a zoom in of the person's expressionless face before we are faced with a photo of a walrus. The video originally surfaced with the same title in a Spanish language. People began creating reaction videos, which usually went one of 2 ways. Either they laughed uncontrollably, or they were frozen with fear. The video soon came.
I'm kind of laughing. It's kind of
It was
funny.
created by a Latin.
It's not funny. It's creepy.
It's kind of funny. Hey, good work. I don't care.
Said that bad things would happen after watching the video. Again, there has been research put into this video that found it was actually just footage used from the actor's life documentary titled The Goddess Bunny. The actor is named Bima, and he suffers from polio. He has spoken about going through a lot of sexual abuse as a child and irrelevantly becoming a drag queen model. Chances are that someone just took footage from his film, made it creepy
What does it
or
have on her
funny,
head?
depending how you see it,
It's like a
and posted
dog.
it for attention. As for the differing feelings that come alongside this video, it's actually very psychological. The color scheme that the video is set in, the tune of music, and the unknowingness of what is happening tampers with the way our brain processes things and leads to different people having different reactions. No matter the
I
truth
see her up.
behind this
Do
video,
you see her?
the fear that it pulls out of some people is very, very real. Number 14.
Stupid.
Midway through the strange music video, there's a random shot of the backyard. The earliest upload of this was in 2009. Many people began
It's with
saying
that girl
the
going,
robot was created by a serial killer as some form of statue bride. The shot.
Okay, number 13 is gonna show a girl, and then she's gonna. It says I think it's like
It's hard to say.
No, she says like, there is nothing, but the first part like
It's hard to tell.
She says there is no.
She was saying colors.
No, she said there is nothing backwards. C is. C is red. It is.
Wait, do it.
Look.
To the backyard was allegedly a shot of where the killer
What the
buried his
hell?
victims, and the things the robot sings are to reflect what the killer wishes his victims would have said while being murdered.
This is
This
just
mostly
dumb.
came about
The
because of the
cartoon.
description
Make sure she
because
doesn't
he
come
was
in,
so fed
Jillian.
up with the impure women that surrounded him.
Yeah.
However, the true story behind this strange singing robot is
serial
actually
killer.
a lot less creepy. Well, it's still kind of weird.
feel
This was all actually a
fantastic.
music project done by John Bergeron.
Right, that's how
Back in
it says it.
2004,
Except,
he built this
very,
android,
very high
which he
pitch
named
song.
Tara,
I
and programmed
feel
her to sing songs that he
fantastic.
wrote and recorded.
Yeah.
He continued to
But
sell
he
the
sounds
videos
like a robot.
online, so this probably came from someone who was crazy enough to make a purchase,
Man,
as
there's
there has never
mosquitoes
been
everywhere.
proof of him having a YouTube account. This was actually a brilliant idea that wound up being horribly executed.
have to watch something to
As
get
for
our
the
mind off
strange
this and all
cutscene
that.
Yeah,
to the backyard,
after this
I already
video,
know what to
still
watch.
unexplained, but
Cute
it was
things
most
or funny
likely
things?
just an attempt to add
Both.
some cinematic beauty to the video.
Or something
Although
else. You
the
probably know
page
what it
could
is,
not
right?
be found now, there has been proof that the music videos were sold back in the early days of the site. There has been no activity from Bergeron since 2004. We can live out the rest of our lives safely knowing there will be no more Terra videos. Number 13.
Oh, this is not funny.
That one
Agamemnon.
is just a bit creepy.
Yeah, it's just-
the sound.
Destination Imagination
dumb.
2001.
It's still
From
13.
there, we can find that this video was a strange
It's
art
12,
project that got uploaded in 2006.
Maybe.
Looking
No, it's
even
11:05.
deeper has
No, like the
exposed
numbers
that
is
the
very
audio
cool.
and screaming are both from vintage movies. So
Hey,
the
what are
rape
you
murder
doing?
theory is completely
My
false.
dog is just like
As for the title
scratching
or the
the-
meaning behind the video,
the broom.
there's not one. Jason Kovac has yet to release any information about its confusing title or complex meaning. Just take a look. Maybe you'll be able to find some deep and powerful meaning within these terrifying screams. Number 12. Username 666.
We should try that.
This popular video is based on an even more popular creepypasta. It's probably been seen by many. It involves a YouTube channel by the name of Username 666. The person controlling the computer finds that the account has been suspended. Then they go on to refresh about 50 times. Things start to become redder and redder, and the majority of the text becomes 666. One more refresh leads to the account with videos of twisting and disturbing babies, as well as a woman drowning. This video is obviously created solely for the creepy, and it's not real whatsoever. If you look up the channel though, it does say it has been suspended. This implies that the channel did exist at one point. While it could have been a demonic and truly freaky account, there's no proof for that. That aside, however, the thought is still terrifying. Plus, there are several softwares and programs that can be used to replicate this effect for scaring friends, or, you know, whenever you would need that.
Oh my god.
Take a look. Number 11.
Oh no!
Cursed Kleenex commercial. The
I
following
forgot how
ad
it
for
says it. Don't say
tissues
it, though.
is creepier than it needs to be. As you will see, there is a small child that seems to have their body painted a dark orange. The child is sporting green hair and some sort of magical horn.
Unicorn.
Meanwhile, the woman next to the child, possibly a mother, makes loving gestures towards the child before letting a tissue fly into the air. All the while, this creepy slow song is playing in the back. Kleenex released this commercial in mid-1996.
Sit over here, you're scared.
And it immediately received negative feedback. People claimed that the song
just
in the
remembered it.
background was a Russian demonic ritual chant that sang about dying. There were also numerous claims that the commercial would change depending on what time of day it was shown. For example, in the afternoon, it would be overall normal, but if it ever aired past midnight, it was distorted and even more terrifying. After becoming fed up with complaints, Kleenex took the commercial down and it was never aired again. However, that didn't stop it from eventually being spread all
I know
over
why
the
it
globe
says
on YouTube.
it's
People
been
began
hacked.
uploading and sharing and even posting videos of themselves watching the commercial at midnight to show how distorted it really became. this came about, rumors began that all of those involved in creating the commercial died in some freak way. Everyone from the cameraman to the 2 actors. It was even said that anyone who simply watched the commercial would die. None of it was true though. The actress, Kiko Matsuzaka, has been proven to still be alive, and many of the YouTube videos that were posted past midnight were also proven to have been edited or faked in some fashion. Furthermore, the song in the back isn't Russian at all. It's a song in English by Jane and Barton.
It's a fine day, people open windows, they leave their houses just for a short while. The grass and they look at the grass, they look at the sky. It's going to be a fine night tonight, it's going to be a fine day tomorrow.
That's creepy.
Although most of these things have been debunked, watching this commercial is still pretty creepy. It gives off a weird vibe that makes it pretty easy to understand why people created such strange rumors. The commercial is sure to be feeling, and most people were probably just looking for some way to explain it. Number 10.
Oh, here it
There
is.
is nothing.
There's nothing. She didn't say it backwards. See? She said it backwards.
One of the most scary videos
sure?
on the list.
Yeah, she said it
depending on your
backwards.
own personal tastes.
Like,
We see
listen
some
to it
young
again.
girl, or possibly doll, sitting
too
at a
creepy.
dinner room table. A bowl sits in front of her, and there's a fire behind her.
Get
through the
her!
window.
What are you
Her stare
doing?
is so strong and creepy that you almost can't look at her while she stares straight into your soul. The first time she speaks, you can't really make out what she says. The camera zooms out and she drops her face into the bowl. When she picks her head back up to
Nothing.
speak again, she clearly says,
Look, see, the
"There's
first word she
nothing."
said, yeah. It's nothing. There is nothing. She just says it backwards the first time. Yeah, I think so.
The video was created by filmmaker and artist David B. Earl.
Yeah.
He said that he created the very short film in a way that makes it
Yeah.
possible to loop the video over and over again without any clue
All
of
you need
where
is a
it
computer to
begins
loop
and
it. He
ends.
didn't even have to do that.
According to Earl, the piece was
Probably
inspired
'cause
by
they
the
took it like in the
personal
1870s,
paradoxal
right?
desire
Yeah.
They
for
didn't,
empirical
there wasn't a
proof
button
that
to
there is
loop it.
nothing on the other side of life. Number 9. Performance
Aw.
Oliver de Sagazon. So this video starts out with a pretty average
Should we watch
looking
it all?
guy
It's taking too
having a
long.
seat
I
in
know I'm
front of a
watching it.
dark gray background. He
Your
doesn't
channel's
say much
dead.
at first. He just starts taking his clothes off and bathing himself in clay, which he paints over and layers on multiple
one's pretty
times.
creepy.
He does begin saying things later in the video in a seemingly exhausted voice.
He trying to be
also
Jeff the
makes
Killer.
disturbing noises. As he layers on the clay and paint and cuts eye holes and a mouth opening for himself, things become pretty disturbing.
That's just paint.
As the video goes on, things honestly just get worse and worse. There's almost a sense of panic created as you question what is going on and what terrible thing is going to happen next. The video was at one point associated with the creepypasta titled Gateway of the Mind, a story that explains how a group of scientists cut off all of a man's senses, after which he essentially loses his mind. This video doesn't really match up well with that creepypasta though, considering the different time periods and general lack of similarity. The shocking video is actually an art project of the man mentioned in the title. Either way, coming across something like this will probably cause you to not sleep for several days until you've finished extensive research on this matter.
He's so cute. Look at him.
I know, right? No, we're not talking about that guy on the screen. Our dog. We have a dog.
Yeah, that looks disgusting.
Yeah.
He's older.
Ew. But our dog is so cute. Look at him.
He's so playful.
Number 8. The Wyoming incident.
That's not.
This
that's
is a
not scary.
video collected
Yeah.
from November 1987.
This should be number
Two
15.
news stations had their broadcasts interrupted by a hacker. The
The
screen
number 15
displays a
should be like
message
number
titled
6, right?
Special Presentation. It continues on with clips of heads and grayscale and more disturbing impersonal messages.
Hey, 333, 333, 333. You will see such pretty things.
He wants to lose.
What the heck? Just heads. Why do you hate?
Because he's
You're ill.
Hey, that's like anything else I eat. Don't touch there.
No, it's agua.
Just keep going.
Number 7. My Dead Great.
Try to mess up my Lego.
You're talking the dog. The dog. Your
It
Lego.
doesn't matter. You're the one that wanted it.
So number 3 is pretty creepy.